Meet the latest comic book superheroes, blazing right off the page and into the streets.
Blaze is a comic book that is loosely based on what we do here at the shop. Each and every one of the girls are a character in the comic book. We highlight the science, the technology, the engineering, and the math. And if you put it all together, you can get a smoking fast race car.
Elaine Larsen's superpower is speed, going more than 300 miles an hour.
The fastest I've gone is 336 miles an hour. It took me 6 seconds to do it.
Elaine has been racing for 25 years and has won 2 championships, one of which was with her crew chief, Paige Sanchez. Paige plays Robin to Elaine's Batman in every way, a faithful sidekick who always has her back. This all-female tag team is at the core of the comic book.
I wanted to give little girls someone to be, proud of. I wanted to give them that superhero that was real. I wanted to give them the superhero that's Paige Sanchez, that if they don't want to drive the car, they could be the person that's wrenching on the car. And that was really important, so that's why we started this comic.
Paige's strength is safety, taking every precaution to ensure Elaine doesn't wreck. Together, the two are unstoppable.
Teamwork is so essential here, and I think that's what really helped Elaine and I win that championship in 2015 was the team chemistry. That's the secret sauce and everything.
I get to be that crash test dummy that gets in the race car and go fast, but let me tell you, Paige is so nervous. She is riding right along beside me because she knows every nut, every bolt, everything that she inspects in that race car has my life attached to it.
Being an all-female team, you do have people watching you extra closely, watching if you mess up, to call you out, but that really didn't stop us. We kept our eye on the prize and we went for it.
To vanquish all their foes, the duo, along with the rest of the Larsen team, are designing a brand new jet dragster, the Generation 6. And they're using the comic book to show how they're doing it.
We have a lot of new and fresh ideas that have never been seen before, and it's really exciting to see that being implemented.
The ultimate goal is to be able to get it down the track, have it be stable, have it be safe, but at the end of the day, I'm a jet girl, I want to go fast.
But before Elaine can hit top speeds, Paige swoops in to pump up safety.
Have you ever had any problems with the sharpness of the dash?
Elaine has wrecked before. In 2011, she hit the wall during a race and had to have 2 titanium plates put in her head.
I've been on fire, I've been upside down, I've been on the ugly side of a wreck, and it's scary, and it took me back a little bit. But I think that made me stronger. I think that it made me want it more and want to prove that I had what it took.
To help Elaine fulfill her destiny, Paige has been running countless crash simulations looking at where the chassis might fold during an accident.
This feels really good. I feel like I'm sitting here. I feel like I'm set right. I feel like my back is back up against here, so it looks and feels really good. So now what I'd like to concentrate on is my knees and my arms for where I'm gonna go and where would do the dash placement. There's a lot of work that goes into a race car before you see it go down the track, and there's a lot of just time-consuming calculations. They were making sure that if my head was gonna move left or right, that the foam was placed in the right direction. Even 1/8 of an inch in a wrong direction would make a huge difference if I was in a high-speed impact.
We have no type of crash protection around their legs and around their knees area, and Elaine has actually shattered her kneecap, cracked some ribs on the side also. So I'm looking more to put more energy absorbing material in the vehicle around the lower extremities.
With safety in check, the crew moves on to speed. By changing the front portion of the jet engine, called the inlet, they're hoping Elaine will go faster than she has ever gone before.
I have complained long and hard that I want to go faster, and so they've made some modifications in the inlet. These jet engines need air to breathe, so we're going to ram as much air into that engine, get her to perform as fast as we can so I can go really fast.
In a jet car, we're actually going to use more of what they call a bell mouth inlet shape.
To satisfy her speed tooth, they're replacing the old inlet with this one, a bell-mouthed inlet that lets more air into the engine as opposed to going over it.
They've expanded the inlet, made it a little bit bigger so it can grab more air. More air means more power, which hopefully means higher speeds.
They're also putting a bigger gap between the engine and driver, allowing extra air to flow into the engine to let her fly.
The one thing that's going to set us apart is the technology and the thought process that it took to put this car together. Just all of the concept and design, and that so many young kids have had their hand in it. That's what sets us apart.
It's only a matter of time before the Generation 6 is put into action. Elaine and Paige plan to debut it during the 2018 race season. And they hope this newest vehicle will help them defeat their adversaries.
I'm super excited for the new one. You know, there's always that nervousness because not only is it a new chassis, we're also going to put a new engine in it. I'm going to get in the car, I'm going to, get her settled, I'm going to take her down the track. We're going to take her for a walk first, and then we'll dance. That's when we'll light the burner and see if she can dance and go fast.